Welcome to Redvee TV, supported by A-Star Recruitment for the 2022 season. And with 18 days to go until the start of the new campaign, it's about time we focused on the man, also sponsored by A-Star Recruitment for the 2022 season. Kevin, boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, Amor.
Amor.
Hey! Doesn't he look like an Adonis on that photo?
What a good-looking man he is on that picture.
He must have airbrushed that himself for the club.
No, that's a pose. That I'm sorry, Kyle. That's a pose. He knows where the camera is. Blue steel. That it's proper model look.
Do you know what? If they were going to make a statue of the man when he retires, that would be the one they use.
Yeah, it'd have to be.
He
alongside peroxide hair as well.
It's chiseled on that. Right. Right, that's 25 quid each coming our way. Kyle Amor is a man who sticks around and continually gets into the team on merit. I think that's the best thing you can say for him. He works so hard to get his spot on that side, and he fully earns it and gets the rewards from his hard work.
Yeah, we were at a forum towards the end of last year, and Christian Wolf was on the panel, and he turned around and said, Kyle Amor trains so well that he can't leave him out. And then he goes out and he does what's asked of him, and he can't leave him out. And that is exactly what Kyle Amor will be aiming to do this season, to just carry on going as he is, to train better than other prop forwards, to then do the job that he's given on the field as he should, and he will still be in and around that 17-man squad week in, week out if he does that. It's as simple as that.
It's easy to forget. The man's made over 200 appearances for the club. Last season, 24 appearances, 60 in the year before, 30 before that, 28 before that. He's consistent, and he stays consistently fit as well. And you need these types of workhorse props in your team, and I don't want to say that to take anything away from Kyle, because he's again another one who has been a stalwart of the team of the last 3 years who've been rewarded with the trophies. Yeah,
that's it. There's a great picture that kind of has appeared over the past couple of years of Kyle, Louis, and Alex all together with the trophy, like their little prop forwards union that they've got. And as you say, you don't really recall times when he's out injured. He's someone who keeps himself fit, keeps himself in decent nick. And that, listen, he's got his detractors, as all players have. But as long as he keeps doing what he's doing, he's, as you say, 100%, he's in there on merit, because the bits that we don't see as fans, when people knuckle down in training and do what they're asked to do, he is doing that. Christian Wolf said that, and I have no reason to doubt the man.
Listen, he's made the team under Christian Wolf. He's made it under Justin Holbrook, and he made it under coaches before him. Again, he's probably in the same category as Louis. You never write them off, because at the end of the day, these coaches know what they're doing, because they keep delivering trophies for the club, and players don't make this St Helens team on sentiment. And you know what? Kyle got the rewards last season, didn't he, with the barnstorming try that he scored in the Challenge Cup final at Wembley. One that the kids will, and the grandkids will, be showing for many years to come, and it was great to see to see someone so happy.
Yeah, well, you know what? I think if the game wasn't as televised and as covered as it is now, that try will have gone from being 30, 40, 50, maybe 60 metres out he went on that run. But yeah, it's just rewards. Listen, he was unlucky in the grand final that I don't think he got a second on the pitch, did he? But again, as we said yesterday with Jake Wingfield, this type of player is key, absolutely key to us being where we are. It's the mentality that they bring. He is one of the elder statesmen. I think he's 34. He's one who's going to show the younger players kind of how to act, almost like a captain. One of your older lads who is a captain. Even if you turn around and say it's not on the field, off the field, he will be one of the leadership team. That's it. And he, as you say, and as we've said in the past, sport should not be sentimental. And it's one of them that you can't give out contracts on sentiment. You can't. That's why he's here. That's why he's still here.
And you know what? When the time comes where Kyle's not in the 17, and if he gets overtaken by one of the younger props in the squad, it'll be because they've earned that place over Kyle, and that's not going to be easy for them. So yeah, he's doing the job for the club, and you wouldn't put it past him being in a 5th grand final for the club again this season, would you?
Well, no. And that's it. It was quite eye-opening when Christian Wolf was talking about Kyle and saying that if he's not in the 17, he's not happy with that, and he'll go knock on his door and ask him what he needs to do. And it's almost like you kind of forget that sometimes, that a player will turn around and not just go, well, I'm in my 30s now. If I get a couple of games here and there, I'm happy with that. Yeah, rightly so. That kind of drive for him. That shows why he's still in the squad as well. Because you get the likes of Christian will turn around saying, I've got somebody knocking on my door. Why am I not in the 17? Well, you need to do this. He goes away, does it, and makes it so he is getting picked as one of the best 17 at the club.
Indeed. So hopefully Kyle carries on and does what he does best and makes that squad each week.
Well, if he does that, it means we're in a good place, doesn't it? Because we've got people who are battling for shirts, and you think maybe Dan Norman is one who's got a kick on this year, and they're going to be battling to get in that squad. Now, I know we can play people. I think Jake Wingfield, who we've covered as well, can do a stint at prop. Morgan Knowles can obviously do a stint at prop if need be. I don't think Christian Wolf's going to pick someone on sentiment either. So if he's in the squad, it is because he's one of the best 17 in training. And people could come on this and they might comment and say, well, he shouldn't be there. You're not watching training every day. You're not seeing how he carries himself. You're not seeing the work that he's putting in. And when Christian Wolf comes out and says, he to me was undroppable because of everything he's putting in, you then start questioning, well, what do the other players need to do to overtake him?
You sometimes wonder whether Kyle thrives off the words he hears from people and wants to prove people wrong. Does he use that as an incentive to galvanise himself to prove people wrong each week?
Possibly so, yeah. Possibly it'd be a great motivator. If he's that way inclined, it'd be a great motivator, wouldn't he? I mean, he's had his I was going to say trials and tribulations. He was at Leeds, wasn't he? He was at Whitehaven, then Leeds, then he did go back to Whitehaven, then to Wakefield. So he's not exactly turned around and gone, I'm starting at the top. He's built his way up. So he probably kind of thrives off it, yeah, where he kind of wants to prove people wrong. And he has been doing, because he keeps getting rewarded with contracts and keeps getting rewarded with jerseys, keeps getting rewarded with places on the interchange bench.
I just feel a little bit sorry for him, because obviously he arrived at the club. I think if you remember the curly wig that he used to have as hair, and because of the size of the bobble hats, he was forced to shave it off.
Yeah. Very true. Yeah.
So Kyle's another one who's fell victim to the bobble hat sizing curse. Right, that's our number 18 done for the year. Kyle Amor, supported by and sponsored by A-Star Recruitment for the 2022 season. It's the only recruitment company in town. What it should be.
Can I just ask, Dave, whenever you say A-Star Recruitment, do you always have to end it with for and whatever season it is now? Is it just like a curse for you?
I think it's in the wording.
Is it? Fair enough.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you tomorrow for another episode of Redvee TV, sponsored by A-Star Recruitment for the 2022 season. Catch you soon.